Hey, I'm with the developers of LA Cops. Do you want to tell us a bit about it?
Sure. I'm Elena. I'm the programmer, and LA Cops is a 70s cop game. So it's a shooting game. You go around the streets of LA and shoot loads of enemies. LA Cops tells a story of how it was to be a cop in the 70s and touches on aspects like how to be a female cop. So we have Joe Murphy there. It also touches on topics like corruption. So you will see throughout the cutscenes and the stories that Aaron created, that sort of story developing. And you can control 2 characters. At the moment you can choose out of 6 cops. We will have about 8 missions. Right now it's on early access on Steam, and only 5 levels are available for you to play.
I just played the game, I really enjoyed it. Have you got a favourite character?
Well, Joe Murphy. That's my one. What is yours?
My favourite character is Green because he's so mean. So yeah.
So it's based in the 70s, 80s or?
70s, actually 70s.
All the characters have their own storyline, and they all have equal time around the game to tell it, and you'll find out what happens.
When I played it looked like there was a bit of a multiple story thing, because you can have 2 different characters in like the same scenes.
Yeah, so you control one and the other one is an AI character. You can sort of call the other cop to go to places, and we were thinking about developing that mechanic a bit more, but we will see about the time, because we're also developing for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, so it should be, if you're a console guy, then the game will definitely come out there.
That you play as 2 cops, but is there going to be like a co-op version where someone could join in and be the second cop?
Unfortunately, that's not in the plans right now. It's almost like multiplayer, it's almost a redesign of the whole game. But hopefully for our next project, we definitely want to include multiplayer. Like a lot of people have asked us that, so we definitely want to do that in the next game.
Is there going to be any more cops added?
There's no plans for that either. Potentially some levels, we'll see.
And, say animation, the characters, did you design them or?
No, I didn't design them. The characters were designed by Ollie Clark, the main designer, who isn't here right now.
Designer and artist.
Designer and artist, yeah. So he did the design, and that's why they're all very abstract and very clear, and they all have their own unique colour set. They want to be instantly recognisable, but also have strong silhouettes, and that's how we do the animation for the whole project. So we try and make sure that every character holds himself a way that fits their character, and it moves in a way that would fit them. So some characters like Teddy Green is quite slimy and quite conniving, so he always you're not sure what he's thinking any time, and he always sits like that, whereas someone like Kowalski is quite straight up and he comes into the room and he tries to own it. So we try and keep that in mind throughout the whole thing.
Are the levels linked as a story?
Yes they are. There is a story throughout the whole game, and between every level or every other level there's going to be a cutscene with some or all of the characters to tell the story, and also give you a little introduction to the next level. So yeah.
So I played it, and then I noticed that we'd been to a donut store, and in the cutscene I had donuts on the dashboard of the car.
Yeah, well, in the full game there is going to be missions that relate to elements in the story, and then objectives that relate back to things you've talked about in the cutscenes. And the donut store, that's going to be a heavy influence throughout the whole game. You're going to see a lot of donuts in the game. So
I liked the bit about where you had the choice to arrest them or shoot them.
Yeah, the thing about that is that originally we had just shooting them, didn't we? And we felt like overall we'd like to give players choices.
Good, bad, God.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you don't want it to be too violent. So.
We're also working on leaderboards. So if you really want to have a good score, maybe you should be a good cop.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, tough moral choices to be had in LA Cops.
Do you reckon if you could add this into the game, but like if you kill too many people, you can start getting a slight I can't think of the word.
A reputation, maybe?
Or like a physical, I can't think of the actual word. It's like a disorder that you get.
Like PTSD from all the murder. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe we could look into that.
Trigger happy.
Oh, that's pretty intense and dark. Oh, I don't know, maybe.
So wait, maybe it could be a special game mode.
I'll have to talk to the main guy about that one. That's out of my pay grade.
So you guys enjoying EuroGamer?
Yeah, it's really cool. There is some amazing games around here, isn't it? It's very intimidating as a developer because there's so much great stuff out there.
Really?
So yeah.
The rest area is amazing. I don't know if you guys have been to the left field area as well. So.
Yeah, Yeah, we've been interviewing quite a few people around here. We went to actually the Res show in Birmingham in March. Oh,
Yeah, Res was good. We were there as well. But it's like in here, if we just show you, there's Calvino Noir. We work with those guys. We have a co-working game space in Leamington Spa. We work with them. There's a Team 17 which we team up with, and there's have loads of games. Beyond Ice is a very beautiful game if you have seen it. There's also Minutes as well. Just behind the screen here, it's just quite a cool game. So you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, there's great stuff, and yeah, it's really humbling to be around all these people. And definitely check out Calvino. Like this game gets made behind me, and I always peek over and see what they're doing, and it's brilliant. It's a really nice looking game. So check it out.
So you're happy with the show?
Well, it's only just started, but so far, yeah, people are playing it, people are liking it, getting great feedback, and that's what we're here for, really. We want to see people play it, want to get their opinions.
You had good feedback.
Yeah, great feedback so far. People love it, and any small like tweaks they want made are all either things we thought about or things that are already on the list. That's why we went for early access, was because we want people's feedback. So anyone that's on there or would consider going on there, post to the forums, and we will definitely get back to every single person, because that's what it is. You're the players, you're the audience. We care about your opinion.
I know the majority of people here are actually quite young, but have you had people from like the 70s era come and have a go at this game?
I don't know, have we? No, I think you went to LA for research, didn't you, and met some actual LA cops?
Yes, we went there and we took pictures and stuff. Yeah. Of course. It's quite an interesting city. It's absolutely huge. You can definitely see where the cops are so important in LA.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen quite a few old films of police, and it does. Like the first thing I did think about is some of the films that I've seen on the telly, and you've definitely nailed it.
Thank you. Have you played Syndicate before?
No.
That's an old game as well from the 80s. I guess 80s, isn't it? So it was a lot of influence in here.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, definitely check out LA Cops and Early Access on Steam.
She said it.
And are you ever going to make a movie? Because it's quite a good title.
Well,
we haven't been contacted.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Okay. Right, thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.